Let us now have a look at the first question from percentage module. Let us read the question first. The question says that by mistake the reciprocal of a positive fraction got typed in its place and thereby its value got reduced by 175 upon 4%. Now we need to find out what was the value of the original fraction. So we are dealing with fractions over here. Now generally what we do is we say that we assume that let the fraction be some x upon y, and that is the same thing that we are going to do over here. We'll say that let the fraction be x upon y. Now when you do that and when you take the reciprocal, which would be y upon x, and when you try to solve the question, things become quite complicated. So what we do is we say that let this x upon y be actually equal to p, and so its reciprocal will be y upon x or simply 1 upon p. A lot of students would work with x upon y and y upon x, and they'll make a lot of errors while solving the question. So we do a little bit of smart work over here. We say that let this fraction x upon y be some p, and therefore its reciprocal, that would be y upon x, will be equal to 1 upon p. Now we can continue solving the problem. The problem says that when the reciprocal of the fraction which was positive, when the reciprocal of the positive fraction was written in its place, its overall value got reduced by some percentage. So what we are dealing with over here is percentage reduction. And when we are calculating percentage reduction, it simply is the original value minus the current value divided by the original value into 100%. This is the formula. Or you can simply say initial minus final upon initial into 100%. This is what we are going to use. Now all we have to do is substitute the values into the formula. The original fraction which we had was p, and the current fraction which was typed instead of p was 1 upon p divided by the original value, which is p, into 100. This percentage value is given to us as 175 upon 4. So we need to solve this equation to find out the value of the fraction, that is we need to find the value of p. Now what we can do is we can simplify this numerator by cross multiplying, and we'll have p square minus 1 upon p divided by p is equal to, we can take this 100 down, so we'll have 175 upon 4 into 100. We are taking 100 over to the other side. Now if we try to simplify the left hand side, we'll have p square minus 1 upon this p, and this p will get multiplied, and we'll have divided by p square is equal to. Now we can simplify the right hand side by follows. 100 is divisible by 25, 175 is also divisible by 25. So 100 divided by 25 is 4, 175 divided by 25 is 7. So we have 7 upon 4 into 4, 16. Now all we have to do is simplify this expression. We can cross multiply, and finally we'll have 16 times p square minus 1 is equal to 7 times p square. Now all we have to do is simplify this expression. So we can multiply 16 with both the terms of the bracket. We'll have 16p square minus 16 is equal to 7p square. Now when this plus 7p square goes on to the left hand side of the equal to sign, we'll have minus p square. And when this minus 16 goes on to the right hand side, we'll have plus 16. So finally what we'll have is this 16p square minus 7p square is equal to 16. Or simply 16p square minus 7p square is 9p square. So we'll have 9p square is equal to 16, or we can simply say that p square is equal to 16 upon 9. But we need the value of p, which was the original fraction. So all we have to do is take square roots on both sides. Now when we take square roots on both sides, we'll have p is equal to plus minus square root of 16 upon 9. Square root of 16 upon 9 is basically 4 upon 3. So we have p is equal to plus 4 upon 3, or p is equal to minus 4 upon 3. Now if you look at the question, we have been given that the fraction itself is a positive fraction. So p cannot be equal to minus 4 upon 3. Therefore p is equal to plus 4 upon 3, which was our original fraction x upon y. So the answer would be option C, 4/3.